Are you sitting down enjoying your breakfast? Well, for one man, he sat down with his wife of 39 years this morning and enjoyed every bite. And it's not just about the food, folks. The entire experience is a celebration for someone who was diagnosed with throat cancer just over a year ago. He's here with us this morning, and his name is Charlie Guinn, cancer patient who underwent the TORS procedure along with Dr. Andrew Cowan, UNM Assistant Professor of Surgery. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Charlie, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
So glad that you're sitting here with us today.
Yep.
So, first of all, tell me, how did you find out? You were diagnosed with stage 4 throat cancer. You had no idea.
No, I was, one morning I was shaving and I felt a lump. And I just thought it was part of my sinuses because I was having problems with it. And a week later I was shaving and it was still there. And I said, no, this has got to be something else. So I went into urgent care. Mm-hmm. From there they sent me to an EMT specialist. Mm-hmm. From there he had it biopsied, and then that's when he told me that I had a stage 4 tonsil cancer.
My gosh,
yeah,
that's amazing. So just shaving, you feel that bump. So after that, what was the steps? So we're going to talk about this this TORS procedure here momentarily,
Yep.
because as you were saying, the application of it is far beyond just treating throat cancer. There's a lot of different conditions that it treats. So you were on a fast track,
yeah.
Is that right, for treatment? Tell us a little bit about when you were diagnosed to the treatment and the surgeries, and then we'll talk a little bit about that procedure.
Well, right after that, they made an appointment for me with Dr. Boyd with the UNM. Mm-hmm. And then from there, it was funny because of the fact that it felt like it was a slow procedure going on and everything. But Dr. Boyd told me, he goes, once we get through all of this, he says, we'll get on the fast track. And mm-hmm. Sure enough, it was on the fast track because I met Dr. Thompson, who is my radiation doctor, and Dr. McGuire, who is my chemo doctor. Mm-hmm. And everything. And at the time, they had wanted to do radiation and chemo first, but then after talking with a few people and everything and talking with Dr. Boyd, I told him, no, let's cut it out first. Let's do that first and see where we go from there.
So that was really you were the catalyst for getting it removed and then doing the chemo and radiation, is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a brave thing, I got to tell you. So doctor, he had a procedure done with TORS. First of all, tell us what TORS is and how it was used in his surgery.
It stands for transoral robotic surgery. It's using right now the Da Vinci robot to operate through the mouth on usually tumors that are in the throat area. In his case, it was in the tonsil.
Mm-hmm. So exactly how does it work? I know that you've brought a piece here. I'm wondering if you can describe a little bit of it.
I brought in one of the instruments. The robot itself is big. This is much more portable, and this is a reusable portion of it. Uh-huh. This replaces one of my hands mm-hmm. during the surgery. It has a little mouth that opens, and it allows me to grasp things with a much greater degree of precision than I could do otherwise. Mm-hmm. You have 2 instruments like this that we use through the mouth, one for each hand of mine. Mm-hmm. In addition, there's a camera that gives me 3-dimensional vision mm-hmm. that can be controlled with the use of a foot pedal. It's kind of like playing an organ. You use your hands and your feet when you're operating. And the overall purpose of the robot is to allow us to get our hands into someone's throat where there's usually there's not enough room otherwise.
So as opposed to going in this way, you're able to go in. Is it less invasive? I mean,
yes.
Obviously you don't have to make an incision externally.
Traditional surgical approaches to this area would involve an incision that starts at the lip and goes down onto the chin.
Oh my gosh.
Involve a cut with a saw through the jawbone so that we could open the jaw up so that there would be enough room for us to work.
Wow, so this completely avoids it. And we're here today with you, Charlie, and correct me if I'm wrong, you are cancer-free.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, in October I had a PET scan and I was diagnosed cancer-free.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is such an incredible story. So, Dr. Charlie, feel free to chime. Anyone out there that's potentially facing this, do you have any tips? Someone that might think they've got a situation they need to check out, a lump, what is your first advice that you would give them?
Well, for myself, what was nice was my wife works for a dentist, Dr. Lepore, and now they understand what to look for.
Okay.
Because November I had gone in to have my teeth cleaned. By December, that was there. And so now they know what to look for. So, to me, that's the biggest one.
Right.
Now that a dentist, they know what to look for, they can
Right.
see something, and they can direct you on what to do.
Right. Okay. Well, guys, for more information on this, we will have links on our website at casa.com. Incredibly inspiring story. And again, so glad that you are sitting here with us today.
Me too. Thank you,
Thank
Chad.
you. Thank you. Brittany Sten.